look in the old newspapers, every picture of Batman shows him with thugs and with thieves and hobnobbing with crooks. Whereas my pictures show me always surrounded by whom? By the police.
We're trying to find a way to have you open your heart. You don't know what song to do.
If you feel like you wanna scream, if that's your way of letting out steam, then scream on. Scream on. If you wanna say something to say, and talking is the only way, rap on. Rap on.
Chris, bro, you ready?
I need a lighter.
Oh my God, you lying. Alright. YouTube, are you ready? Let's try this again, nigga. Is you ready?
Yeah.
Alright, well, let's make a fucking video. It's your nigga Uptown Jackson.
Shit, nigga, Ice City 510.
Chris, bro. There it is. So, this is gonna be a long night for somebody. I don't know who. I don't know what the fuck it is what you're gonna see. But we are gonna start by reviewing this battle that just dropped by what possibly could be the greatest battle rapper of all time. And you know we talking about that nigga D.O.T. Got him. This nigga went against Dubby Dub. For real, that's the nigga real, that's his name.
That's crazy.
Fucking Black Ice Cartel. And I tried to tell you motherfuckers that D.O.T. was the greatest, and he proved it. 3 rounds, 0
GOAT
reaches.
Alright, so, man, I seen this fucking, I watched the damn D.O.T. interview, I listened to the D.O.T. interview on the Angry Fan Radio, and niggas was always came on there like, D.O.T., what the fuck is you doing? Gabby Davis, the Olympics got, it ain't 4 rings, 3 rings in the Olympics. What the fuck is you talking about? And he was like, man, watch this battle. The bars is there. I watched this battle. I was trying to hash that, but it wasn't hash right now. The shit that this nigga said in this battle, for one, he didn't reach in this battle at all. I don't care what nobody said. If he did, point that shit out.
I think there was one, but I don't remember it. So just leave him off fucking shit in the comments box, and then he'll read the shit and respond.
He'll do that. But the shit jumped off, bam, it was on Black Ice Cartel. I don't know why the fuck D.O.T. ain't. I don't know, is D.O.T. in that mob? Is he on Smack anymore? I don't know. That's a good fucking question. Do you know that?
I don't know what to define on Smack. Like, I don't think he was ever contracted to Smack.
Is he like the Saga in Prep? When you told me about?
Well, obviously not. Okay. Because this nigga is all over the place. Fucking, he Trap House. As a matter of fact, he even shouted Trap House out in this battle before he started.
Yeah, so I don't know what D.O.T.'s doing, you know what I'm saying? But this shit's cool. It was like an old G rapping, like, you know what I'm saying? Like Head Ice Uncle or some shit.
Speaking of Smack too, Dubby Dub ain't think he should be on Smack.
Go ahead. He didn't think that either.
That line's fire.
I can't remember. I don't know what round it is.
I think that was the 3rd round.
Yeah, that was like the 3rd round. But his first round, this nigga started off, he had this fucking, I don't know. I didn't like his shit really because the bars was cool, but they was so fucking predictable. Cause he said something about shells everywhere. That's a crab shack. You and D.O.T. mob, you used to getting your ass slapped. I'll let the gun clap. Like it was shit like that. But it was cool coming from this old dude.
Did you think it was predictable? Cause you don't watch as much battle rap as we do, or as he do.
I say like it wasn't that it was predictable. It was that the way he presented it was hella predictable. He wasn't like he wasn't really just hyping any of the lines up. There was no punchline to it. It was like every line was monotone. This line was just as good as that line.
My nigga D from PLG told me beat him bad. My niggas in the crowd said if he win, I'ma beat his ass. With that being said, it's big blades. If I go for that, you'll see circles of red all over his shirt after I polka dot. Nickname me Big Money. Burn bread to the toaster pop. All day I ride looking for trouble. That's a local cop. What you know?
There wasn't. Yeah, there was no. You know what? That's true. There was no. He didn't really like set up and then hit some shit out. He really was just like, yeah, you fucking Shells, Crab Shack, fucking Doc Mob like to get your ass smacked. What else the nigga say?
I ride around all day looking for trouble. That shit was hot.
That's a local cop.
I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Because that's all the niggas do is all day they ride around looking for trouble. That was some hot shit. He had some cool little shit, and then I don't know what the fuck else that nigga had. Oh yeah, then he was like, I'm gonna sing you to God. That's the ultimate reach. So he had a lot of dot name flips in that first round too.
Oh yeah, nigga, I'm gonna stab you, and when little red holes, that's how I poke a dot.
So like Dubby Dub, he came off. He did his thing, what he could do against Dot, but Dot was just too much for this nigga. This nigga's first round, this nigga came off with, I got it, the snub. I call it Snubby. Snubby's gonna get Dubby Dub. Like, he already came off with his energy, the crowd's behind the nigga. This shit, it was cool, you know what I'm saying? Like his little, I like his wordplay. That got some crazy ass, it's not crazy, it's creative. He has some creative ass wordplay.
I don't know if it's creative or this nigga just talking the hell out of it, but I like the shit he says and the way the nigga's saying it. Like, I can't even explain this. Yeah.
I hang you by a rope, nigga. Now your life is on.
I don't know if we even there yet, but that Vince Carter line, the pause, the energy, that shit was like, I like how they did that little video thing. I don't know if y'all caught that. Like, they even hyped it on the video where it was like Vince Carter.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? It slapped everybody with that one.
Yo, man, Black Ice fucking good editing on this one. Shit. I really like the fucking, you had a bunch of like comic book frames and a whole bunch of shit. But then Dot, yeah, what else did he do in this first round? You got the fucking notes.
Round on top of round, that's checkers. Yeah, he did the Vince Carter, half man, half amazing.
That was the first round.
That nigga did the whole little bow to your brain. You gonna lose your mind and everything that you gain.
Losing everything to gain, one to the brain. Bah! You gonna lose your life and everything you gain. Shots of rain, big in on my block, cause this shit bang, 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 bow, bow, bow. Hit his arm, leg, and chest, bow, 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 bow.
And the flag on my bandana, cause my shit bang, 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 bow, boop, bow, bow. Yeah, he did all that in the first round. Like,
arm, leg, head, bow, bow, bow. Yeah.
Stomach, neck, chest, boop, bow, bow.
Yeah, this nigga was like part Big T, part Tay-Rock. This nigga was
part T-Rex. Like, yeah, that nigga had it all. That nigga tossed his hat. He had the aggression.
Part Bobby Shmurda.
Yeah, like, he did it all. And this is just the first round. Like, the nigga came crazy in this first round. Then the second round, I didn't know how the fuck Dubby Dub was gonna come back. But he did the same shit he did his first round. He came with some bars and some dot name flips.
Yeah, I think, yeah, this nigga is, he had bars, but his shit was basically like, the shit he said, like, oh, Danny Myers, I got a gun so big when I run away, it looks like I'm moving furniture. Like, the shit he said, I guess technically probably on paper, is fucking hot. When he wrote it, if you were to read it, you'd be like, oh yeah, this shit is hot.
Exactly.
Who is undoubtedly a desperate criminal himself. Think about it. without rancor. And remember this, no mudslinging in this campaign. Yeah, Penguin, that boy.
And when he like fucking telling his niggas what he said, like, oh yeah, that shit's fire. And maybe in their mind is like, well, when you on stage, you probably gonna perform it differently.
Exactly.
You gonna say it different on stage.
He started off his second round with his shot to Briz Ross. He didn't start it off like that, but he didn't say nothing hot till he was like, if you got the ice cream, you better get the dipping, Dot. And then he was like, I know Briz Rothstein said a similar line. And then he did the little fuck Raw, I get rid of Raw like my trap house was moving. And then that's kind of when he picked up in his second round. And then I think that's the same round where he had that little, Dot did a thing in his first round where he was like, all that noise you're making, you're Jamaican the scene. In his second round, he was like, I heard all that money, you Jamaican. So now I gotta make that thunderclap. Like
Briz Rothstein told you a similar bar. Nigga, fuck Raw. I bring this sword in like Dorm in, I will cut Raw. Hey, Briz, you don't like what I just said? Well, nigga, get your straps dumping. Battle me, boy, I will get rid of Raw like my trap jumping. Back to you. Back to you. Keep it G. This nigga don't really want to scrap. I heard what you're making. Now I gotta make that thunderclap.
When shit like that happened in the battle rap, I like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, both of these niggas' thought patterns was kind of like on the same link or something for them both to have like a Jamaican line in there, because the shit rarely happens.
See, like, I guess like you a lot more enthusiast of it, but to me, like, I was like, damn, wait, it makes me think that line, the Jamaicans, a little bit like generic almost. Because when I heard it, like, I was like, damn, are they using the same thing? Like, I didn't think it was a retort. Like, it didn't sound like a retort. It did sound like it was like they both wrote it, and I'm like, man, everybody's using the Jamaican.
It'd be like that if I would have heard people use that like before.
Yeah, like there's not a lot of motherfuckers that say Jamaican shit, but then there's a battle between KG the Poet and Danny Myers where they both talk about prescriptions. And there's a couple of battles where both rappers,
T-Rex and Rum Nitty and Danny Myers, when they had that classic, they both had a thing about duets and guns singing. Like, it's just shit like that happens in a battle sometimes when a battle be real good.
And both motherfuckers kind of reference the same shit.
Yeah, that's what.
But it's just kind of weird how that happens.
Yeah. So for that to happen.
Yeah, like the Jamaican shit wasn't a rebuttal. It's like a phenomenon. Like,
yeah, that's how I was rebuttal. So first I was like, okay, is this like one of them things like a Coming to America reference where like everybody uses it?
Yeah.
Like,
no.
Okay.
It's just a kind of weird coincidence.
Exactly. That's why it's crazy. And then he had like, you know what I'm saying? And his wordplay was back and forth. It was the same shit. He had the Holy Ghost line in there, where he was like, I'll leave a hole in you, ghost, and once you see the hole, like, this shit was cool, but it was very, very basic and average.
Yeah, you're not gonna find a lot of shit that Dubby Dub said that another nigga not only probably wouldn't have said a variation of, but another nigga eventually would have said the same shit he said. And probably said it the same way.
Or he said some shit that the other nigga said.
Exactly, that's what I said.
You was like the other nigga would have said some shit.
No, I just said reverse that.
Yeah, exactly.
But same thing.
That's why I said.
Yeah. I thought I said both, but yeah. So either another nigga has already said a variation of that shit, or another nigga would have eventually said a variation of some shit that he said. And his delivery wasn't strong enough to really like sell it as his own. Especially since this is the first time I ever seen Dubby Dub.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it was cool.
Nigga, that nigga was like head ice light.
Yeah.
Like half the calories of a regular wolf.
But all his shit that was hidden was the name flips. And I don't know, I understand this battle rap, and it's a big, like, not a big part, but it's a part of it to attack a nigga's name. But it gotta be like so played out. Like,
yeah, battle rappers, we get bored with that shit. Just saying. You get bored with fucking name flips. Let's get to Dot second round because I want to fucking get into Dot second round because he said some shit.
The nigga said I raised nines like judges at a dunk contest.
And then, oh my god, the second round, this was the round where I was like, this nigga you can officially stop making fun of him and just start hoping that he raps like this from now on. This nigga, you guys didn't like Cassidy, fuck y'all. Cassidy spit against his ass. Anyway, this nigga said, NBA name flip, and then flip a bunch of, like he said it in the middle of a bunch of NBA names, like a fucking Nick 3 on your back, that's fucking Starks and I don't know, sports people and fucking numbers and guys. This nigga was killing that shit. Yeah. They got a ride around strapped with the muscle Starsky and Hutch.
What's the zero? Oh, I remember Starsky and Hutch.
Oh, that's when I started.
Double zero, OJ Mayo.
Oh yeah, this nigga, and told you, like, I really like it when a rapper tells you what the fuck he's doing, so there ain't no mistake. The nigga NBA name flips. Here they come.
The nigga did the. You look like the type that'll still wear Cool G. Well, y'all will see 2 O's on this G.
Who shot him up? That's how you spell cool. Like, the nigga was just, and once again, he didn't say this shit like, he ain't say this shit like 2 O's G. Who shot him up? That's how you spell Cool G. No, this nigga was like, C double O's on this G. Who shot him up? That's how you spell. Like, this nigga is like you. And we say this shit in all of our fucking shits. If you gonna come with bars, and another nigga is gonna come with bars and performance, the nigga that comes with bars and performance is gonna win. Every fucking time.
And that bus tour shit.
Whoa, that was why I wanted to get to the second round.
It was crazy.
Nigga, I will catch you on tour and bus, and then on this chopper, the groupies will you be like the and with the tour. Yes, this nigga
said, but
I'm so excited. Like,
I came with 1 cent. You're like, what's that? That's a Lucy, right? For that paper, I'll leave 3 holes in your left side. That's a loose leaf. Determination over trust. You a groupie. You're like, what that mean? Catch him on tour and let it bust. Fuck. Woody, like, give him more. This chopper put you in that bus for the groupies on tour. After I tore the bus.
Put the clip in, and then they'll be like, oh, that's what the fuck. But yeah, this nigga basically painted like a murder scene, and he did it, like he painted these pictures this whole fucking battle, whether it was killing the nigga, or him rapping, or the nigga fucking in the track. Like, he just, Dot found a way to paint these pictures.
But the thing is though, like, it's kind of like, that's what Dot is. And that's why GOAT. Like, that's what Dot is. It's the energy he brings, whether he's like bringing about, like he's like say shooting somebody, or he's talking about 2 iPads, like anything that brings up. Dot, like, when he said the iPad one, and I'm like, I really imagine someone's iPads.
Oh, yeah.
The bit, Snoop, half man, half amazing. Then it's caught like, that one, I'm gonna be real with y'all, that became more fire to me when I actually was explained the half man, half amazing Vince Carter. Look that up.
Yeah, that's how I felt about OJ Mayo. Because I thought he was talking about OJ Simpson, who's a whitewashed ass cool nigga, and Mayo with his white and black people don't really dig on. So I was like, oh, OJ White. No, apparently there's a nigga named OJ Mayo, which
who's a boss ass nigga, by the way.
But yeah, Dot had a lot of shit in the second round. Hey, you can get sticked up like a scary.
Y'all didn't catch that.
That's my favorite line right there. Y'all didn't even catch that because I did what I know. That's just like saying slow it down. Oh yeah, that's a different one. Oh, I thought I missed it.
No, you didn't. I'm gonna say something about it.
So yeah. And then the nigga had the whole Yeah, Dot's second round was just fucking crazy. It was too much. It was too much. It was like the first round, but better.
But better, right?
It was the second round, and then the third round.
First round, it kind of felt like, okay, Dot's winning, but dude might be able to come back. Second round, I kind of was like,
this is what did it for me in the second round. Stare and I will steer your neck like a steering wheel. I was like, yeah, that's over. The shit.
Hey, you can get stick up. That's a scarecrow. Y'all ain't even catch that. Hey, on a stick that's up, that's a scarecrow. That's a scarecrow. Is it up? Hell no. Stare and I will steer your neck like a steering wheel.
Like, nigga, it's like that's what he's trying to do every time, and y'all be like, oh, he reaching, nigga, it was bars, niggas, creativity. So that's the second round. The third round, this nigga Dubby Dub, that nigga did the same shit he did his first and second round. He came.
You know what? We review a lot of battles, and just saying the loser tends to be a pattern of the nigga doing the same shit he did the first two rounds that ain't winning him the battle.
Exactly. Like,
I feel like that comes in as a plan though. You know what it is? Is those rappers came in thinking like, you know what? I'm gonna whoop his ass the first round, and then I'm gonna just maintain. And if it ain't go that way, then it's kind of like they just getting their ass kicked the whole battle.
I think that those type of rappers think that they're more animated than they really are, and they say things like, "It's the bars that matter," or "I'm bringing that old shit back," or "Fucking this that real hip hop." You know what I'm saying? They say shit like that to themselves and their friends to like convince them that they can fucking just stand there flat-footed and say fucking whatever the fuck it is that looks really good on paper that he was saying.
So you telling me somewhere Dubby Dub at the house like, so I won that shit, right? You heard me kill that.
He probably had a fucking somebody's bitch that he 3-0'd that nigga.
That nigga, he had some cool shit in his third round. Here we go again. Did he have some phenomenal? Like, if he was on Smack, do y'all think he would have been getting any Don DeMarcos?
Like, nigga, he wouldn't even been in a venue that Don DeMarco would have been in the same building.
Like, he had that old Pizza Hut rounds. I deliver, like, that shit was cool.
That was the hottest shit he said the whole battle.
It was a good scheme.
And then he had the shit that he had, though, that I really want to point out was, you know what I'm saying? Fuck, I forgot what I was saying.
What you wanted to, that's why you
Psych Out Live, Charlie Clip's voice.
Oh, you got me!
This nigga fucking did this shit where he was like,
Gonna see a dot. Hey, Dot, gonna see a dot like he's staring in the mirror. With this beam, think pizza. Hot rounds I deliver. I said, think pizza. All my rounds I deliver. Your body, I'll take a piece of. When hot rounds hit deliver. Lame to you. Clown!
You're not still mad about that truck, are you, Pangy? Wow.
Hey, last round, I'm about to kill it. Punches swinging like Bruce Lee. What y'all ain't think I had a third? Don't play me like I'm QP. I does this. Right. Hey, I does this. Jazz voice, nice. Fab voice, and you ain't got bars like that. Mad voice, you a motherfucking kid.
Something.
yeah, he was like, he was like, oh, something, jazz voice. That's nice.
Fab voice.
Oh, no, he's like, I does this.
Jazz voice.
That's nice. Fab voice. And you don't got bars like that. Mad voice.
Like, it was sort of like the car scheme thing, and then when the fucking Dot said NBA name flips, but this nigga just took it to another level. Nigga, I'm too much of a real nigga to change my voice. Yeah, I'm gonna just put the shit in your head. Like, I don't know if that's like a Facebook thing or like a Twitter thing.
Like a Jedi mind trick.
Like, I think it's something that he reads and he doesn't know that people don't really do that out loud. Like, I don't think he knows that's not a thing. Then he just reads it and like tweets in Facebook because you can't actually tweet somebody else's voice. So then he's like, oh, that's what people do. That's like me saying, that's like fucking Chico, billionaire. That's like you saying, nigga, is you ready to make a video? Uptown Jackson voice. That shit is hilarious.
Oh shit. Hey. I ain't no battle rapper, cuz. Slow it down. He just dissed you. Conceited voice. Like,
that's hilarious, yo. Like, you done took that shit to a whole... You can do anything with that fucking shit now.
Right, that's
like, battle rappers take that shit and run with it. That's the new gun so big shit as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, like, that shit was funny. That was hella funny. But that was his third round.
And wait, did we already talk about the Charlie Murphy thing?
No.
No, that's
coming up.
That's coming up.
Wait on it.
Not too long though. Let's get into Dot's third round. Now, to fucking expound on what Chris Bro just said, I've heard a lot of motherfuckers give Hollow the Don credit for being great, and part of his skill set is his rebuttals, and he can rebuttal in the middle of a round. So if that makes Hollow the Don great, and Dot does it, y'all starting to admit that Dot is great?
Are you connecting the dots?
Figures, you stink and you dirty. I can accept the fact I look like Bobby Schmurda. Ain't no change in the fact you look like Charlie Murphy. I'll murk Dubby. Plus this clip, fat as Norbit. No Eddie Murphy. I teach School of Rock.
Right.
I get what you did there.
That nigga said some shit about FedEx deliver her parts. I fed your ex and I deliver her parts, and he's like, there I go reaching again in the glove and something to spark Michael Jackson. Like, this nigga is just coming so great with this shit. Michael Jackson is reaching.
But why wouldn't you talk about the shit that we just finished setting up for?
Because that led up to what he was saying.
What do you mean? That led up to you said I look like Bobby Schmurda?
Yeah.
I don't think it led up as far as maybe the order that we said it. Yeah, we were trying to get into the rebuttal.
I know, that's all I'm about to say right after that.
Oh, we'll say it.
Yeah. So after he said that, then he got into that crazy ass rebuttal, which it was so funny that the nigga couldn't even, he had to laugh when he was saying that shit. Like, he was, it's in the fucking camera.
Yeah, this nigga made the Charlie Murphy face.
Was you doing that face the whole time, nigga?
Every time the camera was off, he was probably the nigga made his pancakes.
Now, when the camera was on, he was doing the internet Charlie Murphy shake when the camera not on, be like this. That, you'll see. Look at that shit.
That's what he was looking
like. He made his pancakes.
Then the nigga died. This is what won this nigga the battle for me. When he pocket checked that nigga. I was like, hell no, niggas keep acting like they gangsters. Stop it. What you gonna do when a young nigga run your pockets? Like, nigga, I was like, but then he had to back, like,
then he had the don't hit me up.
You had to see the, hold on, bud, it's just battle rap, but if you want to talk, I think I'm ready for it. Like, that shit was kind of crazy. But then he went back and, Young G shit. Nigga, that wasn't a battle for him. I was like, this nigga, he won, he just 3-0'd this nigga. Every round was better than the next.
So, we were, and maybe still, I don't know how the fuck shit happens, wanted to talk about DNA versus chess in light of Grizz and Verb coming out tomorrow. But, man, we had to salute Dot on his first body. You 3-0'd, you bodied that nigga. Like, that nigga did not do nothing better than you did.
Even though dude was like a nobody.
Well, Dot, I'm pretty sure.
I'm talking about the nigga he battled.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure to a lot of people, Dot is a nobody when it comes to battle rap.
That nigga man wasn't too hard. Everybody know who Dot is.
And put Dot on a card. Put him on a real card.
On that snack card.
I want to see Dot.
Because
You can stand under my umbrella. You can stand under my